We had a dream 1 year ago, and it started with the LED configuration. Always when you have a screen, they ask, okay, the 69 configuration, it's not exactly 16, it's not exactly 9. I said, why don't we make a screen 16 meter wide, 9 meter high? That is exact the 69 configuration. So I went to the most famous constructor and we discussed, and I said, okay, it's 144 square meters. It's going to be the best and the biggest in the world. Why the best? Because I want to have it in 4K, twice full HD. So we started discussing, and they said it's impossible. This is too much, too much. Tony, this time your dream is not possible. I said it's always possible. And I started to draw how I saw it and how many rows and the thickness of the rows and things like that. And after 2 hours of coffee and a lot of talk, they said, okay, we're gonna think about it. I said, that's good, that's good. 2 weeks later, I got a phone call. Well, we were studying it with 2 engineers for 2 weeks now, and we think it's possible. I said, I'm coming. Tomorrow, I'm there to sign the contract. And that is the result. The black pearl, because it is black SMD to have the highest contrast, and that's why we call it the black pearl. Well, it's not so long ago, it's only a few hours ago that we saw the final result with the antenna, with every details all together, and everything was working, not 100% directly, because we had to adjust the little things, which is normal for a new invention. But then, when the result was there, we were so happy, and we said, okay, up to the next challenge. So we are discussing about number 2. Well, this is more for high-level events where people wants to have something which is a little bit higher than the normal standard. But I think people are getting more and more up to a higher standard, because it's like your television at home. Once you have the new television, then you say, how did I spend all these years before with that old television? You know, here it would be the same thing. Once you see the new screen, once you see the quality and the fastness to build up. Aesthetically, I wanted to have also not only the biggest, but you see through. So it is in an environment, it is including in the environment, and that's very important. It's not an ugly truck that you are looking at where the screen comes out. No, here just the base and you look at the screen. That was the dream. That's why the beautiful black pearl is there.
It's even nice to see on the backside.
Yes, yes. Only my wife had to support me not to spend too much money.
I have to take care of him.
The next project is number 2, I think. Number 2.
But not bigger.
Not bigger, the
Not
same.
possible.
This is really the maximum in height, the maximum mobile.
Not modern.
And staying within the normal transport regulations. So it is the highest, the longest, heavy weight, the most heavy weight. We cannot go further because it's all hydraulic. The 4 rows come together and it's all with a command without wire, all wireless command. So the operator can do it by looking safely, everything, every move he is doing. It is with the highest standard in technology, TÜV approved, so that is very important. Prolight and Sound, you can compare it with ISE in Amsterdam,
Yes.
but Amsterdam is more where people come together, they say hello to each other, and it's more technical, it's pure technical. Here, the people coming to Prolight and Sound is more organizers, also professionals naturally, but it's more direct to the event market.
Yes.
So I think Prolight and Sound
more
for a project like this is more important than I see. Now the whole project, the Black Pearl, we did finally for the new generation. That's my daughter, and the Black Pearl needs also a captain, Max Sparrow. So that's Max. Please.
Yes, we are really happy that this dream came true. It's really a world record screen, something amazing. I've never thought that this would be world changing like it is. So I'm really looking forward to welcoming all the people on our booth outside on the Agora on booth A32. We are very happy to welcome them.
Yes, we can't thank them enough. This LED screen will change the world of mobile LED. It's the best and the biggest of the world, and you must see it at Prolight Sound.
You can't miss it.
You can't miss it. Impossible.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thanks.